I was in the Super Chef cooking camp, which I found very interesting. I mean, I've done other cooking camps, but it wasn't as hands-on as this one. This Super Chef camp was very, very different. It was very hands-on, and we got to do lots of things and do most of the cooking instead of just doing a small part of it and the adults doing the rest.
The word chef is a French word for chief, and chief means leading. So a chef is not a cook. A cook is a cook, but a chef is somebody who can be leading a group of cooks. But we need to start from the start. So all the things children like to eat, most of the time they will like to cook, and that's what we do. It's very simple food, but it's homemade. What we do is simply trying to make children happy cooking.
I think kids have so much potential in the kitchen, and if we teach them how to make healthy food, how to cook, then they'll have a healthy lifestyle.
It's about the passion for food that we want to harvest. We wanted to train the next generation of school kids a philosophy about food in terms of how to cook food, how to eat food, and what food actually really tastes like. I think this program really helps us encourage people to chase their dreams, chase their passions, and learn a little bit more about food in the meantime.
There's always something going on, a sauce or a bread or something that needs more or less help. And if they're willing to get their hands in, they can do it.
They just don't know anything. It's like starting from zero, and then by end of the 5 days, they start to know their own responsibilities, whatever that they need to do, how to do it, just like professional chefs.
Well, some of the skills they're learning is not just about how to make a pizza. It's also where ingredients come from, how safe we have to be in the kitchen. So we have explanation about how to handle a fire in the kitchen, the heat in the kitchen, how to hold a knife, how to chop something, and how to walk around if you're holding something hot or something sharp like a knife.
And even though it can be very chaotic in a sense that you come in and you've got 40 kids running around screaming and stuff like that, there's a workflow that we've created for them to, okay, you need to put this into the oven at a certain time for lunch or for morning tea. So there is a program behind that chaos.
The reason why I'm doing the program is because I do believe that kids need to be taught how to eat. Not so much about what they eat, but how to eat. We are losing a little bit of the family cell together, eating on the table, sharing a conversation. That's what I try to bring back, is just sitting down, enjoying a good conversation around a meal. Once we eat and we pay respect to the people who have made the food. I just love it. So I'm very, very happy to be part of it and very surprised of the skills of the children. It's quite amazing what they can come out with. Last week we had 36 children, 30 between 6 to 8 years old, and on a Friday, after 1 week training, we managed to pull out a buffet for 90 people, 90. So it's a good achievement, I think.
Super Chef has been a very great experience. It's been very interesting and challenging, but at the same time, I love what we do, and I think that I'm really looking forward to seeing this program, soar in the next few years.